Complicated rules, onerous regulations, high tax rates. Those are just some of the things that small business owners say are holding them back from expanding or hiring. But with promises of deregulation, will there be changes under a Trump White House? Kate Rogers has our story.
Obamacare has to be replaced, and we will do it, and we will do it very quickly.
Donald Trump campaigned hard on the notion of easing government regulations like the Affordable Care Act. Now the president-elect's message of deregulation is striking a hopeful chord on Main Street. Government regulations consistently rank as a top issue for America's smallest companies, coming in only behind the rising cost of health insurance this year, according to the National Federation of Independent Business.
The number of regulations coming out of Washington over the past decade has caused a lot of uncertainty, created new costs, and has hurt small businesses in terms of their competitiveness. So the surge in regulation is something that Washington really needs to address and the new administration needs to address.
Getting to work on Obamacare is a priority for both Trump and small business advocates.
We're very much advocates of getting rid of the employer mandate as part of the repeal and replace of Obamacare. Studies have clearly shown that the employer mandate does not increase overall health insurance coverage. All it really does is increase costs and regulatory burdens on employers.
Another burden coming down the pike on December 1st, the Department of Labor's new overtime regulations, which enable an additional 4 million salaried workers across the country to become eligible for overtime. The rule was put in place by the Obama administration in the face of a stagnant federal minimum wage at $7.25 an hour since 2009.
Doubling the threshold from just over $23,000 to $46,000 is going to really impact many of our members, particularly in low-cost areas of the country. So we would like this to be fixed.
Finally, Main Street is also closely watching the wage debate, with 29 states and Washington, D.C. currently requiring wages above the federal floor. On election night, higher wages were approved in 4 more states by the year 2020. President-elect Trump had spoken out in support of a $10 an hour federal minimum wage while on the campaign trail, but small business advocates are hopeful that raising the wage won't be a priority for the new administration. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Kate Rogers.